Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WyoToday app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WyoToday app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit WyoToday.com to download the WyoToday app now.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Hello, I'm Janice K. Bradley, and I'm here to tell you the miracle that Fremont Therapy did in making it possible for my left hand to ever work again. I went to the orthopedic surgeon with this broken hand, and that's when he told me that it would not bend again. So I was really discouraged. Mitch is the hand specialist, and so he's the one that worked and got me where I could bend my hand. The atmosphere is so friendly and professional, which is a combination you don't always get.
For more information, visit FremontTherapyGroup.com.
Hi, this is Tyler Watson, your local State Farm agent. I'm a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics and all of our student athletes here in Fremont County. Youth sports are a great way to build future skills that help our kids succeed in life. Teamwork, leadership, time management, and how to perform under pressure can all be learned on the field and in the gym. Good luck to each and every one of the student athletes. Go Big Red!
Tyler Watson State Farm, 618 East Washington Avenue in Riverton. Call 856-4118 or visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we are live on KTAK. Riverton Wolverines, Star Valley Braves. It all comes down to this. The region west of 4A classification basketball here live in Riverton. The title is on the line, the tournament title, as your Wolverines will face Star Valley. We're also looking for a little vengeance, as we could tell from what Coach Sheets mentioned from last year, losing 1 point in, I do believe, the semis to Star Valley.
Actually, it was the championship. It was the semis of the championship, and from what we know, is Star Valley is a two-time defending region champion. They've won in 20, they won in 21. They're not unused to this situation. Riverton was in this situation a couple years ago, and this is going to be a vengeful match. They're wanting it really bad. This is what Tanner Johnson, Lucas Engel have both said. This is the one that they want more than anything.
All right, and we will be right back. We have coverage of it. Tip-off is in 9 minutes, 15 seconds. So if you're close, get on down here and enjoy a championship game with one of the number one seeds in the state tournament on the line. We'll be right back after this on KTAK.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
And welcome back to Riverton Basketball on KTAK. We are live at the Region Championship game here on the campus of Riverton High School. This is not only a repeat matchup from last year's tournament where Star Valley edged out the Wolverines by 1. This is a rematch from obviously earlier in the year where the Wolverines were successful.
Yeah, and this is one of those games that I'm looking forward to. It's really weird because it was Jackson and Star Valley that the Riverton Wolverines played Friday and Saturday earlier on in the season while you were gone. I called both of those games. Riverton beat Star Valley on the 5th of February, 54-42, and it was Parker Paxton and Tanner Johnson leading the scoring. Paxton had 15 points. Tanner Johnson led all scorers with 20. And so we've seen Tanner Johnson struggling in the scoring column in the last few games. He's definitely going to have a repeat performance if Riverton's going to edge out Star Valley tonight.
Well, this is all part of the Bailey Tire and Auto pregame show, and we welcome you here. A word of reminder that we cannot video this. We can't come bring you a live stream because of a deal between the WHSAA and NFHS. We will be bringing you audio, radio coverage on KTAK, Facebook, YouTube, and as always, the easiest way, download the WyoToday app on your mobile device or on your laptop, and you can listen to the games and watch. We've got soccer season coming up for Lander and Riverton. We'll be bringing you those games, and then we'll have a little bit of American Legion baseball following that. So we're going to go pay a few bills. It's 6:17 to go until tip, and we'll be right back with more of the Bailey's Tire and Auto pregame show here on KTAK.
Is your resolution this year to be healthier? You may have made a commitment to improve your physical health, but don't forget about your financial health. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union is listed as one of the healthiest credit unions in the U.S., and we are the healthiest credit union in Wyoming, according to depositaccounts.com. Don't risk having your accounts anywhere else. Become a member today and accomplish your first resolution by becoming healthier. Financially speaking, that is. Federally insured by NCUA. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Welcome back to Wolverine Basketball KTAK. We are live once again for the region title game. Winner gets a 1 seed at state. Loser plays at noon. Rest assured for the fans, the good part is both these teams have already qualified for state. They're going to go, but that doesn't matter to the players and coaches, and shouldn't matter to the fans. They want this region tournament title just as bad as they wanted the region regular season title. It's a great event here, hosted by Riverton High School and AD Reggie Miller. You know what else is also a great event, Travis?
What is that, Kevin?
The Rustler 400. So here's your chance to win $10,000. The CWC Rustler 400 is coming up March 18th at 6 p.m. at Rustler Gym. Join your friends for an evening of fun, food, and prizes. Your ticket includes you and one guest through the NCAA Tournament Watch Party with hors d'oeuvres, cash bar, trivia contests, and more. More than $15,000 in prize money will be awarded. Only 500 tickets will be sold, and you do not need to be present to win. Corporate tables are available for $500 and include a table for 8, sponsor recognition, and CWC swag, and more. So we did have a lot of teams from Fremont County in action yesterday, Travis. I know a handful did not go our way, but what do we got from the scoreboard last night?
All right, so I'm going to have to do this on the fly, but Wind River played Bighorn last night at 7:30. The Cougars fell to Bighorn 54-50. Let's see, DuBois did win. They're going to play Upton tonight. I do know that. Let's see, the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs lost to end their state championship run of 3 last night. Let's see, final score from that one was, if you haven't, help me out here. Final score was, Let me see if I can find that.
All right, well, just a reminder, if you're looking for Lander Valley basketball, they'll be live on KFCW at 1:30, where they will face off against Worland in an elimination game.
And that's going to be an interesting game. Worland was the favorite to take that conference and region, and now they're facing elimination completely, and that'll be an interesting. I do have the Lady Chiefs game. I'm sorry. It was a 55-34 loss to Moorcroft, and that does indeed end 3 straight state championships for the Lady Chiefs, and that's all I have in the way of scores.
All right, I do see that Lady Cats, where last update I had, they were trailing Newcastle big. So unless they turn that around, they're probably going to be on their way home. So 2 minutes to go. We'll be right back with the Sutherland starting lineups for this region championship game on KTAK.
Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wider range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
There are 2 ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
And welcome back to KTAK. We'll go to the WyoToday scoreboard. The Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs won today against Sundance, 45-38, and the Thermopolis Lady Cats lost 44-20 to Newcastle. Things just didn't get better after trailing 28. Now it's time for your Sutherland starting lineups. We're trying to get it, I'm trying to make sure we got it right here. Looks like we do. We hold real quick. Okay, we had one off. So your starting lineup for the Star Valley Braves are going to be number 0, a junior, Jacob Hodges. Number 3, a senior, Cortland Hilton. Number 4, a senior, Dylan Johnson. Number 22, a junior, Croy Jenkins. And number 34, a junior, Taff McClure. And for your Riverton Wolverines, number 0, a junior, Jason Benson. A sophomore, number 12, Parker Paxton. A senior, number 20, Derek Lang. A senior, number 23, Tanner Johnson. And a senior, number 45, Derek Engel. We'll be right back with the tip-off in just a moment here on KTAK.
This is to the canyon near you. Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
All right, we're back here on KTAK, and it is tip-off time for this regional championship. Of course, Riverton coached by Coach Bo Sheets, Star Valley by Coach Kabonic. They've got 8 minutes on the clock. The refs checking everything out, making sure everybody's got their shirts tucked in, as it turns out. Derek Lang didn't. So they're letting him know to tuck that in. And, of course, it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be Jenkins or McClure. They're both kind of hanging out for Star Valley towards the middle, jumping it off against Lucas Engel. Looks like we do have a wet spot on the floor. So there comes the legendary assistant coach, whose name just escaped me. Coming out to wipe that up, and now they've got a broom out there as well. So evidently maybe some powder or something of that nature has fallen onto the floor. So Coach Sheets and Coach Kabonic having a little friendly banter back and forth about it. And here we go. We're going to be ready for tip-off. It is going to be Jenkins for Star Valley, tipping it off against Lucas Engel. Same starting five that we've grown accustomed to for most of the year, with very few changes. Tip is up, and Engel's going to win it to Jason Vincent. Vincent to Parker as he comes over the timeline. Parker goes to his right to Vincent. Vincent looking to drive, picks up his dribble though, gets it to Engel on the baseline near three. Back up to Vincent on the wing. Vincent brings up top, goes to Paxton. Paxton all the way over to Johnson. Johnson swings cross court to Vincent. Vincent trying to go baseline, almost goes out of bounds to Johnson for three. Boom!
Yes, sir. Mr. Johnson already getting his three-point shot going this morning. That's what we need.
Star Valley brings it over. Johnson does. Johnson over to McClure. McClure looking to break down the defense, but has to toss it over to Jenkins. Jenkins back to McClure all the way down the baseline to Hilton. Hilton back up top. They're going to get a walk on number 4. That is Johnson. Turnover. Riverton leads 3-0 with 7:13 to go in the first quarter. Getting Johnson possibly off that schneid could be big. Let's see if that leads to a big point game for him. 7:09 and counting. Parker has it up top, at the top of the key. Looks like a 2-3 zone by Star Valley. They go over to Johnson. Johnson to Engel at the elbow. Back out to Johnson for another three. Misses everything. Rebound by Lang. He puts it up and one!
What a start for the Wolverines. A three-point shot. Tanner Johnson gives another one. Misses it. Lang in the right spot. Up good, and the foul.
Fouls on McClure. His first, team first for Star Valley. Derek Lang going the line, shooting one. Gets the ball, takes 2 dribbles, puts it up and in. Quick 6-0 lead for your Wolverines here in the region title game.
And it's good to see that Lang got that free throw. Remember last night, not really good from the free throw line with the Wolverines.
Johnson brings it up and to his right, swings it over to Jenkins. Jenkins back to McClure. McClure over to Hodges. Hodges gets it over. It winds up in the hands of Jenkins. He comes up top, goes back to Johnson. Johnson looking to drive the middle, cut off by Paxton. He's stuck in the paint, has to dish it out to Hilton. Hilton over to Hodges on the right. They go into the post. Turn around quickly by McClure is missed, and Tanner Johnson comes away with the rebound. Parker looking to lead the break. Slows up as he gets in the half court. Gets it to Johnson. Sets the screen from Engel for three. Bam! And a fist bump by Tanner Johnson as it's a quick 9-0 lead here for your Wolverines. Timeout on the floor quickly by Star Valley. We'll be right back. Again, your Wolverines lead 9-0.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton basketball. It is 9-0 with 6:10 to play in the first quarter. Star Valley trailing your Wolverines after an onslaught led by Tanner Johnson. In the half court, Star Valley has it. They get the ball to Hodges. He looks to drive, dishes out to McClure. He comes up to the elbow and hands it off to Hilton. Hilton back over to Hodges. Hodges back to Hilton at the wing. Hands it off up top to Johnson. Johnson looking to reset. He's guarded by Paxson. Riverton in the man-to-man. Star Valley going right to left on your radio dial. Hodges with it on the elbow, swings it over to Jenkins. Jenkins drives middle, slips, maintains his dribble though, gets it back out. Winds up in the hands of Hilton. He will reset. He's trying to shake Jason Vincent. Good luck with that. They wind up handing it off. We may have another walk. No, we're going to get a on-the-floor foul against, I think, Derek Lang. It is against Derek Lang, his first, team first.
Engel made sure that in case that ball was going to even have a shot to go in, he's going to block it out of bounds.
Inbounded by Star Valley to Hodges. Hodges on the elbow, gets it over to Johnson. Johnson now on the wing, hands it off to Hilton. Hilton to McClure, and we're going to get a travel against McClure. 5:16 to play in the first quarter. It has been all Wolverines, 9-0 lead as they seek to win not only the regular season outright and undefeated in region, but win the regional tournament as well and secure a 1 seed. Paxson now with it. He's going to bring it over the timeline. As expected, the 2-3 zone is no more for Star Valley. They've gone to the man-to-man. Johnson breaks it down, drives, and good. Quick 8 for him.
Tanner Johnson is in the zone this afternoon, and I'm hoping he just keeps on shooting.
McClure with it, dishes it to Hodges. Hodges over to the wing to Jenkins. Jenkins looking to feed the post, winds up swinging it back up top to Hilton. Over to McClure. McClure looking to break down Johnson. Goes to the elbow, has to dish it back out to Hilton. And it winds up in Johnson's hands, and then back to Hilton to reset. Swings over to Hodges. Hodges at the wing, gets it up to McClure up top. McClure looking to break down Johnson. The defense suffocating in this Riverton man-to-man. Now it's with Jenkins up top. They cannot find a path to the basket. Everything 20 to 25 feet away. McClure with it, swings it to Hilton on the wing. He dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. Suffocating defense by your Riverton Wolverines.
The Wolverines right now, they've got a swagger about them. They want this one in the worst way, and they're playing like they want it in the worst way. You can just tell there's pep in the step. The crowd's into it. The juices are flowing. It's all good right now.
The Thermopolis Cats playing the Bulldogs right now. 4:24 in the fourth left. 38-38. And I forget where they're playing.
It's in Burns. Sorry.
In Burns. Vincent with it. He looks to drive. He goes all the way to the hoop. And good!
The offense really flowing right now. Chris passes.
13-0. 3:40 to play in the first quarter. Hilton with it. He tries to drive. Almost loses control of it. Hodges tracks it down and gets it to Jenkins. Jenkins over to McClure. Nothing clicking for Star Valley right now. Hands it off to Hilton. Hilton pushes off. They don't call it. Shoots from 15. No good. Engel with the rebound. Engel to Paxson. Paxson looking to push it. Gets it to Vincent on the left wing. Vincent off a screen from Engel. Looks to drive down the middle. Has to kick it out to Paxson on the right. Paxson dribbles it back up top. He thinks about driving, goes to Vincent. Vincent now driving the middle, picks it up, gets it to Engel. Engel for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Neild, who is now in the game for Star Valley. 2:51 to play in the first. 13-0 Riverton. Hilton has it up on the right wing. Hilton looking to break down Vincent, just decides better of it, passes to Hodges. Hodges up top of the key, looking to pass it. He's got nobody. That's got to be a 5-second call, and it is. Great suffocating defense by Riverton. They have played great defense throughout this tournament, but it seems, Travis, they have saved the best for the title game.
Yeah, and that's really a great idea. You want to save all you have, leave it all on the court, defensively and offensively.
Paxson brings it across the timeline as we go under 2:30 to play in the first quarter. Vincent now has it about 25 feet away from the basket, dribbles up, hits Engel in the post. Engel from the low block kicks it back out to Johnson for 3. Well short. Rebound's going to be picked up by Neild, and Star Valley will look to finally crack this goose egg open. They get to McClure for an open 3. No good, and Vincent with the rebound. Paxson bringing it up. Looks like Houck, Gabrielson, and DeVries looking to check in. Paxson for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound goes to Neild. Neild. winds up in McClure's hands. He brings it up on the right side. McClure looks to go down the middle. He's cut off. Gets it to Neal. Neal to Hodges. Hodges looking to work in the post. Kicks it right out to Neal for an open three. Air ball. And I'm sure the students are going to let him know it if he didn't realize it. Minute 41 to go in the first. 13-0. Looks like Johnson, Paxton, and Lang, are going to get a break as DeVries, Gabrielson, and Hauk all check in. Playing the point now is Cade Gabrielson. He's going to bring it up over the timeline. Goes to his left to Vincent. Vincent on the left wing, backs out, gets it to DeVries well up top of the key. Over to Gabrielson on the right wing. Engel with the screen. Gabrielson looks to drive middle, kicks it to Vincent. Now Vincent will drive middle. Vincent looking to work it in the paint, gets stuck, gets it to DeVries. DeVries is going to get called for a walk there as he stutter stepped. Minute 18 to go. It'll be Star Valley's ball, still 13-0.
I feel like Tanner Johnson will not be sitting on the bench for long, obviously, but for the fact of they want to keep his hands hot on the three-point shooting.
Well, the luxury of a 13-point lead in 3 games in 3 days is you can rest some guys right now. But I'd like to see the Goose Egg. It'd be their best quarter defensively. They have held an opponent to 2 in this tournament in the first round against Evanston. Minute 04 and going. Star Valley has it. Hilton has it. He's looking to break down Vincent. Swings it over to Johnson, who gives it right back. They swing it all the way around to Horsley, who's now in. Horsley to Neal. Neal looking to beat DeVries. Can't. Picks it up. Passes to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to go in the pace. Nice defense by Hauk. And we have a break. DeVries to Engel. Good.
Engel was thinking dunk all the way.
He was thinking about, but he thought wisely. He's missed his last couple of dunks. So 15-0, 30 seconds to go and counting. Star Valley just looking for anything at this point. Jenkins to Hodges. Hodges for 3, and he hits. So they finally break the goose egg. 15-3, 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. DeVries brings over the timeline. They will play for the last shot. We're under 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Now we're under 8. DeVries looking to drive. He does. He's stopped. Tries a fadeaway. No good. Rebound by Hauk. He's blocked. And the long three-quarter court shot, no good. So at the end of one, all Wolverines, 15-3. We'll be right back with the second quarter here on KTAK.
This broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
It may be winter, but some days it kind of feels like spring. Makes you want to go for a drive, kick a few tires, and see all the latest cars and trucks up at Frontline Motors. Frontline Motors has a wide selection of quality used vehicles, from cars to SUVs to trucks, and they're all priced to move. One of them is right for you. Is your next car or truck waiting at Frontline Motors? There's only one way to find out. Drive up Airport Road, take a test drive, and make it yours. Then join the hundreds of other folks who say, I got mine at Frontline. Frontline Motors.
And we're back here on KTAK. Score update for you. Thermopolis, the Cats are tied with Wheatland Bulldogs 40-40 with a minute 38 to go. Shout out to Travis's mom and aunt as they're listening in. We have started the second quarter, 15-3 all Riverton. Star Valley has to do something, probably wants to do it quick. Ball is in Johnson's hand. He looks to drive, kicks out to Jenkins, and he is good from 3. So quickly, 15-6.
Yeah, Jenkins, one of their better three-point shooters, so that one was obvious that he was going to take it.
Starters back in for Riverton. Paxton goes to Vincent on the left. Vincent brings it up. Gets it to Engel on the elbow. He kicks out to Lang. Lang goes cross court to Paxton to Johnson for 3. No good. Skying for the rebound was Paxton, but he can't get it, and Johnson comes away with it. He looking to break. Stolen by Jason Vincent.
He threw his entire body into that steal.
Vincent brings it over, gets it to Johnson. Johnson goes cross court to Paxton, who will shoot for 3. No good. Rebound by Jenkins. Jenkins to Johnson as he brings it over to the half-court line. Johnson guarded by, oh, they left him all alone. Nice behind-the-back pass. Ends up in Hilton's hands for three. It's quickly 15-9.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to go quietly. This is a pretty good three-point shooting team. This is going to be interesting here.
Quickly in the front court. Engel with a miss. And here comes Star Valley looking to come right back into it. Johnson with it, hands it off to Hilton. Hilton over to Jenkins, back up top. Vincent actually able to tap it out of bounds with 6:28 to go. It was 15-3, just a matter of a minute and 32 seconds ago. Now it's 15-9. All of Star Valley's points coming from the three-point line. Inbound goes to Johnson of Star Valley. Gets it to Horsley. Horsley to Hilton. Hilton hands it back over to Johnson. Braves looking to drive. He's cut off by Johnson, hands it over to Horsley. They are just looking for that three, and why not? They're a bit hot from it. Over to Hilton. Hilton looking to break down. Vincent almost with a steal. Comes away with a steal. He's going to go down on the break, go up, put it up. No good, but is fouled. So Jason Vincent will go to the line for two. That foul's going to go against number 0 for them. Hodges, team first. His first, team second.
I love how Vincent does not shy away from contact in the low post.
Vincent takes one dribble, puts it up. No good, well off the mark.
It's almost like he invites the contact. He loves the contact.
All right, he gets the ball, dribbles it once, puts up the second shot. No good again. Rebound is going to come away to Star Valley, and Vincent probably out of frustration with a cheap foul. So that's going to be his first, Riverton's second. 5:58 to go, 15-9. It is back to a ball game here. Johnson, he goes right, hands it off to Horsley. They're just running a little bit of a weave, looking for the three-point shot. Johnson back to Horsley, back to, and so on and so forth. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Three-pointer is no good. Offensive rebound is no good. That miss was on Hodges on the offensive rebound. Paxton quickly back into the front court after the miss to Johnson. Johnson inside to Engel. Engel for the easy two.
I like that idea by Johnson. He was thinking three, but then he looked down, saw Engel. Easy two-point basket.
Quickly on the other end, they look to drive. Engel thinks he has position, but he's going to be called for the block, and that's going to be his first foul, team third, and is going to send Hilton to the line for two. 17-9, 5:19 to play in the half.
I'm not going to tell you what Hilton's percentage is from the free throw line because we know how that played out last week.
Hilton puts the first one up, and it is pure.
17-10, like you said, at the very end of the first quarter, not a game. Now we got one. Now we really got one as he makes the second.
Second one up and good, 17-11, 5:18 and counting in the half. Paxton with the ball. He's going to bring it over the midcourt stripe. Go to Vincent on his right. Vincent on the wing, looking to drive. He's cut off. Gets it to Engel, though. Engel drives to the basket, puts it up, and good.
Good look from Vincent to Engel.
Engel split the double team there, 19-11. Johnson brings it up, looks to go all the way to the hoop, kicks out to number 5. That would be Horsley for three. He misses everything. Ball almost goes out of bounds off Engel. Engel tries to save it, almost hits the ceiling, and they say he didn't save it anyway. So it's gonna remain with the Star Valley Braves. All right, Gabrielson checking in for Vincent. Monroe checking in for Lang at the 4:49 mark in the half. Inbound's gonna come from Hilton for Star Valley. He goes up to Horsley. They swing it all the way around to Hilton. He drives, shoots from 15, misses. Tanner Johnson with the rebound.
Here comes Parker Paxton, now partner, coming up the, gives it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson in the corner, thought three, now he hands it down to Engel. Engel up, Engel is good. 4:30 left, 21-11, 10-point game.
Engel quickly now has 8 points, working the post quite a bit. Bringing up is Star Valley, 4:20. Tim back out to a 10-point lead. It dribbles off the foot of Star Valley. The moment he touches it, it'll be over and back. He does. I'm kind of glad Monroe looked like he was going to pull a Leon Lett there from the Super Bowl and touch it and make it a free ball. But Star Valley touches it first, over and back, 4:14 to go in the half. Johnson will inbound it for your Riverton Wolverines. To Paxton, to Gabrielson. Gabrielson, oh, he thought about it. He had it to Engel at the elbow, back out to Paxton. Paxton drives, shoots a runner, no good, but he's going to get fouled. And Parker Paxton will go to the line for 2. Foul's going to go against number 5. That would be Horsley. That's his first, team third.
I'm looking at the fans behind me. I'm not saying a word.
Yes, Paxton with the first one, up and good.
See, that's what happens. We all know what happened last night.
Well, let's not talk about it. Don't jinx it. We got to go over the rules with you again.
Yeah, for real.
And we got a timeout on the floor before the second one will be shot. So we're going to take it with them and pay some bills. We'll be right back here on KTAK.
Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care. In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. In any sport, athletes face the chance of...
Welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton basketball. Score update for you. Down in Burns, or up in Burns, or I don't know where Burns is yet. Thermopolis leads 44-43 over Wheatland with 24 seconds left. It is Wheatland's ball, we're being told. So we'll get you a final on that one, or if they go to free basketball in overtime, we'll let you know about that as well. 4:05 left in the half here, 22-11, Cats. Paxton going to line for his second of 2 free throws. He hit the first, second one on the way. He hits it pure. So as long as Travis doesn't open his trap about Parker and free throws, he's good.
And I won't, I promise y'all. I will not do it.
All right, Johnson brings over timeline, guarded by Gabrielson. Hands it off to Hilton. Looks to get it over to McClure. McClure back out to Horsley. And now they're back in that weave just looking for threes. They find one for Hilton. He's off target. Rebound comes away to Riverton. Paxton now leading the break. And he's looking at a 2-3 zone. He gets it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson thought about 3 again, but did not pull the trigger. Up to Paxton, up top of the key. Paxton looking for Gabrielson. Gabrielson looking inside, goes to Monroe. Monroe back to Gabrielson. Gabrielson for 3. No good. Monroe goes for the rebound. Tips it to Engel. Up and good.
Engel having himself a good game in the low post. Offensive rebound, offensive putback.
3:14, 3:13 in the half. 25-11 all Riverton. Ball is in Horsley's hand. He looks to drive, picks it up. Goes to Johnson. Johnson thought about a long 3, but then handed it off to Hilton. Goes for a 15-footer. No good. Engel with the rebound. They're trying a long pass. Unwise, as there were 3 or 4 defenders for guarding Tanner Johnson on the break, and Star Valley comes away with a turnover.
It looked like he was trying to get it over the head of that defender into the Johnson's hands.
Horsley with it, hands it off, and we're going to get an offensive foul on a moving screen against number 22. That is Jenkins, his first, team 4th against Star Valley. 14-point lead, 25-11, 2:43 to play in the half. Riverton has saved their best play so far of the tournament, really, for this first half so far.
Yeah, absolutely. They played a tremendous offense. Crisp passes, easier shots, not looking for threes all the way. It's really good.
All right, and it was final score update. Cats win as Pruitt for Wheatland misses an easy layup at the buzzer. So Thermopolis wins that game. Congratulations to the Cats. Going to the post again. Engel has it, kicks it out to Gabrielson. He fumbled with the ball before he shot a 3, and it's blocked emphatically out of bounds, but we'll stay with Riverton.
If that was a better pass by Engel, that's a wide open 3-point shot for Gabrielson.
Vincent will be inbounding. Gets it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson is looking inside, but looks like Engel's going to be thrown to the floor. I think that might have been a little bit of acting just to make sure he got the call, as Hodges is going to be the one called for it, his second, team fifth, and the size difference is it's tangible. You can see the difference. Quick turnover, though, by Star Valley, so that was all for naught. Comes away to McClure. McClure hands it to Hilton. Hilton looking to drive down the middle. He's cut off by Vincent. Gets it to McClure, and we're back in the weave again. Johnson to Hilton. Hilton looking to go to his right. Now he looks to go left and go go down the middle. He can't. Hands it to McClure, and we're back in the weave. Johnson looking to go all the way. Puts up a layup. No good, but I think they're going to get Cade Gabrielson for his first foul of the game. So it'll send Star Valley to the line. That's Cade's first, team fourth. So it's going to be at the free throw line is going to be Johnson, I think. I can't tell the number.
It is Johnson.
Okay, Johnson, he hits his first.
You know, defensively, the Wolverines playing, I think we talked about a little bit, their best half as well on the defensive side of the ball, not just offense.
Johnson puts the second one up and good. Nice form by the youngster. 25-13, 12-point lead for the Wolverines as we go under a minute 50 to play in the first half here at Riverton High School. Vincent with it on the wing, gets it back up to DeVries, who is now checked in for Parker. Vincent gets it to Lang in the post, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson for three, no good. Rebound by DeVries. He goes to the post, puts it up and good.
Nice strong move by DeVries. Very nice move.
27-13, minute 21, minute 20 in the half. They're now hounding Johnson as he brings it up. It's a smaller student section, unfortunately, but it's a louder one. Hilton with it on the wing. Rubs off a screen from McClure, goes all the way to the hole, puts it up. They're going to count it. So that's some NBA level continuation right there. From when the whistle blew, that's 45. That's on Engel. His second foul. He's coming out. I don't know who Paxton was coming in for. I can't imagine they're not going to pull Engel out, at least after this free throw. So Paxton comes back in for DeVries. Monroe quickly gets up, and it'll send Hilton to the line for one shot to try and get this down to an 11-point lead. As expected, Monroe gets Engel out. Paxton came in and got DeVries.
So really you've got Parker Paxton and Tanner Johnson, your biggest offensive threats on the floor right now.
One dribble by Hilton, puts it up, rims it in. 27-16, minute 6 to go in the half. Paxton brings up, goes to Johnson. 2-3 zone being shown by Star Valley. Over to Vincent, to Monroe on the elbow. Gets it back to Vincent. Vincent looks like he's going to drive, but it's cut off. Gets it back to Paxton, 25 feet away from basket. To Vincent for three. Bam!
Oh, Vincent really loved that shot. He pumped everybody up on that one. Good shot.
30-16, under 42 seconds to go in the half. Students imploring for more defense. It's been all Riverton. Johnson comes off a screen, gets it out to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Hilton. Hilton looks to drive from 15. He's good.
Yeah, that was a size differential between Hilton and the who he had defending. Good shot there.
20 seconds to go. Paxton with the ball, taking his sweet time, bringing it over the half-court line. They will play for the last shot, up 12. Paxton has it. They show a little bit of token pressure to make sure he just can't hang out there. We're under 10 seconds, under 8 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds to Paxton, 4 seconds. Paxton drives, shoots from 15. Good!
What a way to end the half for the Wolverines.
No shot able to be gotten off. Paxton and DeVries excited as they chest bump 4 feet off the ground. The electric here in Riverton. So we go to the half. It is 32-18, all Wolverines in this 4A West Regional Championship. A date in state as a #1 seed on the line. We'll be back with your Tyler Watson State Farm halftime show right after this.
Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WyoToday.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back to KTAK and the Tyler Watson State Farm halftime show. We've got about 6:15 left until the second half, and it has been all Riverton Wolverines. They lead 32-18 over the Star Valley Braves, again in a game with so much riding on it. They pretty much look to have played their best first half of the season, Travis.
Yeah, they definitely have for sure. Offensively, things are looking a lot better than last night. It looks crisp, it looks unified, it looks a lot better. Defensively, you've said it multiple times tonight, it's lockdown. There's no one getting to the basket, and then when they do, it's only because of a small breakdown in coverage. It's an amazing first half. I was a little bit nervous at the beginning of the second quarter when Star Valley made I believe it was a 9-0 run in the beginning of the second quarter, and brought it to about a 6-point game. Riverton kicked it back up, though, did really well, and it looks pretty nice where we're sitting right now. Definitely one of the things that I'm going to look for second half is Tanner Johnson had 8 in the first quarter. He did not score again in the second quarter. They've got to get him some more looks because he's going to be an important person to get the shots going for. And then Lucas Inkle definitely needs to keep doing what he's doing. He's in the low post. He's getting the shots that he needs. He doesn't need to do anything fancy, anything crazy. Just get what the defense gives you. And when it's an open basket, lay it up. And if you have a wide open shot, dunk it.
All right, well, I had to figure out they had given Hodges a 2. They changed it to a 2 from a 3. So we'll go ahead and give you the stats so far in the game. Tale of 2 quarters for Star Valley's offense, only scoring 3 points in the first quarter, bouncing back with 15 in the second. They are led by number 3 Hilton with 8. and then Jenkins with 3, and Johnson and Hodges each with 2. On the good guy side of the ledger, it's a little more spread out as far as the scoring goes. You've got DeVries with 2, Lang with 3, Paxton with 4, Vincent with 5, and Johnson with 8, and Lucas Engel with 10. But once again, we want to congratulate Riverton, the whole staff, the ADs, principal, etc., students, whatnot, pulling off a great tournament here, but also over at the middle school today, and how well they've pulled it off, and it's been fairly dramatic-free, and having this many guests, staying at all the hotels and whatnot. I know my hotel's been packed. So, but it's been a great event. And you know what else is a great event? The CWC Rustler 400. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, how's that for a segue? Here's your chance to win $10,000. The CWC Rustler 400 is coming up March 18th at 6 p.m. in the Rustler Gym. Join your friends for an evening of fun, food, and prizes. Your tickets include you and one guest to the NCAA Tournament Watch Party with hors d'oeuvres, cash bar, trivia contests, and more. More than $15,000 in prize money will be awarded. Only 500 tickets will be sold, and you do not need to be present to win. Corporate tables are available for $500 and include a table for 8, sponsor recognition, CWC swag, and more. Again, that's on March 18th at CWC. We'll be right back with the second half here on the Tyler Watson State Farm Halftime Show in KTAK.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare would like to wish everyone a happy, healthy new year. They encourage you all to continue to practice COVID-19 precautions in an effort to keep you and your loved ones safe. They offer a safe and sanitary clinical setting when you stop in for your medical, dental, optometry, and behavioral health needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare have clinics in Arapahoe, Ethany, and Riverton for your convenience. More information can be found online at windriver.care.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WyoToday app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WyoToday app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit WyoToday.com to download the WyoToday app now.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher.
And welcome back to KTAK and Riverton Basketball. It is time for the second half. At the beginning of the second half, it is 32-18. Wolverines with the lead, looking for that 1 seed and that region tournament championship banner. Parker brings it over, gets it Johnson on the baseline. Back up to Paxton. Riverton with it, starters back in the man. They go to the base, to post to Engel. Engel with a little hook, good!
He's been doing it all game long, no reason to change it.
34-18, under 7:40 now to go in the third. Riverton in the man-to-man, and Star Valley brings it over. McClure has it. He walked there, but no call. Gets it to Johnson on the wing. Johnson up top to Hodges. Hodges over to Hilton. I wonder if he's an heir to Paris. Over to Johnson. Johnson up top. Maybe he owns the Hampton Inn, I'm saying that.
I'm not touching it.
Over to Hodges. Hodges brings it up top. He's looking inside. Can't get inside. Out to Johnson. Just suffocating defense. Everything 18 to 19 feet away from the basket right now. McClure with it. Guarded by Johnson. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Paxson. Johnson looking to drive down. Can't shake Paxson. He looks for a turnaround. A difficult shot. No good. Rebound by Engel. 6:50 to go in the third quarter. Paxson brings it up. Goes cross court to Johnson. Johnson wanted the three, but good closeout. He looks to drive. Puts up a running 10-footer. Air ball. Engel misses the rebound as he was going up for a putback, and it comes away to Star Valley.
It looked like Johnson was looking for the foul there for sure instead of the shot.
Hilton over to Johnson. Johnson, old coach once told me, just score it and get the foul if you can. And I'm not sure if Parker tripped there or if it was the old schoolyard game of going down to all fours and trying to trip a guy. But he's going to get called for a foul there. Obviously not on purpose, but it's his first foul, team first of the second half.
I'm glad that Parker got up because Hodges landed right on his head.
McClure over to Johnson. Johnson, they swing it all the way down to Hilton. Hilton loses balance but shoots from 15. Misses everything. The students will remind him so we don't have to that was an air ball. Johnson to Paxson on the wing. Paxson backs back up, resets the offense, gets a screen from Lang, uses it, gets it to Johnson. Johnson faces up to the basket at the wing, goes up top, back over to the other wing to Paxson. Paxson drives in from the right wing, puts up a little floater, no good, goes out, almost goes out of bounds, but saved by Star Valley. Hilton with it, gets it back on a give and go for three, no good. Engel with the board.
Nice rebound there by Engel, and Parker Paxson brings it up, and Tanner Johnson's got it, and I want him to shoot. I want him to shoot so bad.
Johnson with it, shows a little bit of a look of frustration off not getting a screen. Goes it to Paxson, 34-18, 5.5 minutes left to go in the third. Your Riverton Wolverines with a commanding 16-point lead. They get it to Lang. Lang on the far left wing, back to Vincent, over to the right wing to Paxson. Paxson will bring it up top. He doesn't like what he sees and wants to reset. He goes left to Vincent. Vincent looks to feed Engel in the post. He does. Engel with a little baby hook. Good.
Same move. It's the same move, partner.
Engel now with a quit with 14 points on the game, saving his best two games of the season for last night and tonight. Hilton with it, dishes off to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive, picks up his dribble. Dribbles again, and no double dribble called. But Engel, he misses, and Engel grabs the rebound. Engel to Paxson, looking to make this a 20-point lead for Riverton. Paxson with it on the right wing, goes to Johnson. They feed Engel in the post again. He gives it to Vincent on a nice give and go, but Vincent misses the bunny layup. No good, and we're going to get a call on the floor, I think, against Engel. That's his third, team second of the second half. So let's see if Monroe quickly gets off the bench. Sheets is kind of headed that direction. He hasn't yet, though. And there he goes. He's actually tabbing Houck for it. Johnson with the ball for Star Valley, bringing it over under 4.5 to go in the third. Passes to Hilton. Hilton brings it up, drives, goes for the layup, misses. Vincent with the rebound. It's a nice look by Engel. It was a bunny layup, as they would say, for Vincent, and he just choked on it, just couldn't get it to go down. So Vincent now has it on the left wing, goes to Paxson on the right wing. Paxson sets up the offense, screen from Lang on nobody because they're they kind of already faded back. Passes to Johnson for three. Bam!
Thank you, Mr. Tanner. I've been waiting for that. He was too quiet in the second quarter. Let's get him going again.
39-18, 21-point lead as we go under 3:45 to play in the third quarter. Star Valley looking for anything they can get, and they're looking a bit disgusted as they can't find anything. Johnson over to Hilton. Hilton rubs off a screen, goes back to Hodges. Hodges looks to drive, nothing there. He brings it back out. Turnover by Vincent, or to Vincent. Vincent has it, slows up wisely, gets it to Lang as Lang comes over the half-court line, goes to Johnson, who's about 19 feet from the basket. Johnson to Vincent. Johnson crisscross underneath. Vincent brings up top, goes back to Johnson. Johnson looking in the post, nothing there. Lang's going to come set a screen for him. They switch on it. Johnson almost loses it, but gets it back and over to Engel on the left wing. Lucas looking to drive. He's cut off by a double team to Paxton. Paxton gives a little head fake and drives down, puts it up, and boy, that was beautiful. Good.
That was speed personified by Paxton.
So quickly at the 2:54 mark in the third, timeout by Star Valley. They have not scored in the third. They trail 41-18. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back on KTAK.
More for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Hello, I'm Janice K. Bradley, and I'm here to tell you the miracle that Fremont Therapy did in making it possible for my left hand to ever work again. I went to the orthopedic surgeon with this broken hand, and that's when he told me that it would not bend again. So I was really discouraged. Mitch is the hand specialist, and so he's the one that worked and got me where I could bend my hand. The atmosphere is so friendly and professional, which is a combination you don't always get.
For more. And we're back here on KTAK. Riverton leads Star Valley in the 4A West Regional Championship 41-18 with under 2:45 to play in the third quarter. It has been all Wolverines. Johnson for Star Valley looks to drive. He almost gets it stolen by Johnson, but the pass does find McClure. McClure back over to Johnson on the right wing. He looks to feed Neal, who gives it out to Hilton for a three, which is good.
Yeah, nice give and go there for Star Valley.
Paxton looking to drive, gets it to DeVries. Gabrielson also in. Cross court to Gabrielson, tries to feed DeVries. They get it out to Hauk. Hauk looking to drive, shoots from 4 feet. Bank shot, no good. Come on, Hauk. I want him to get some points here. And Star Valley looking to break. They get it over for an open three. Rolls in and out, but offensive rebound by Johnson is up and good. So a quick 5 out of the timeout. Looks like Coach Sheets has seen enough. He's not happy with the defensive effort. We've got a timeout on the floor. 1 minute 59 in the third quarter, 41-23 Riverton. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, this is Tyler Watson, your local State Farm agent. I'm a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics and all of our student athletes here in Fremont County. Youth sports are a great way to build future skills that help our kids succeed in life. Teamwork, leadership, time management, and how to perform under pressure can all be learned on the field and in the gym. Good luck to each and every one of the student athletes. Go Big Red!
Tyler Watson State Farm, 618 East Washington Avenue in Riverton. Call 856-4118 or visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of the 4A West Regional Championship game. Riverton looking for that number 1 seed, and right now with a commanding lead.
Yeah, that's going to be a good, this is going to be fun. The next minute 55 and fourth quarter for the Riverton Wolverines. I feel like this is pretty much sealed.
Paxton with it out of the timeout. He gets trapped, gets to Johnson. As soon as you say that, steal. Johnson steals it right back. Star Valley wants either the turnover or the over and back, but it was swiped over. So just great defense by both and great recovery by Johnson. Gabrielson with it. They're going to go for the steal, and they're going to get Hilton with a foul. That's going to be his first. Only the team first of the second half. Low foul count in this game so far. Nobody's reached the bonus at all in either half. Obviously still more than 50% of the second half left. And the Star Valley fans are not too pleased. So immediately after they show the trap, Parker Paxton now assumes the point guard again, but he gets it stolen, and off comes Hilton racing down. He shoots, and it's a block, and he'll get the and one. And the bench of Riverton is upset on it, and I don't blame them. It's going to go against Kate Gabrielson, his second, team third. I do believe that was the right call. He set up right underneath the basket, and he did shift his hips because the guy was trying to avoid him.
Yeah.
So 2 points by Hilton there. He's quickly got, did he hit it?
Yes.
Yeah, he hit it. So he's quickly got 6 in the second half. Minute 22 to go, back to a 15-point lead, and this press has kind of fluxed them, Riverton so far, especially in the half-court trap. So now we've got our best ball handlers back in. We've got our starters back in fully. That'd be Paxton, Johnson, Vincent, Lang, and Engel. Johnson picks up his dribble before crossing half court, but gets it to Vincent. Vincent picks up his dribble, goes cross court to Engel. Engel to Paxton, almost stolen. Paxton looking to drive, gets it to Vincent. Vincent drives baseline, tries to get to Lang. It goes off the foot of a Star Valley player and out of bounds. Not a real good area to try and pass there by Mr. Vincent.
Yeah, the wraparound pass, not a really good idea. I'd really like to see them go back to that setup low post play that they have with Engel.
Inbound to Paxton for three, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Engel gets it at the elbow. He drives underneath. Probably should just pass that out. He gets partially blocked, no good. And here comes Star Valley. And their fans are getting ornery and into it now as they sense probably this is the best chance as any that they've had in a while. Hilton with it. He's looking to drive. He beats Vincent, puts it up. No good, but he's going to the line again.
Yeah, I mean, that's a nice drive by Hilton. And
fouls against Jason Vincent.
And that's what is his. That's his second and team's fourth. And so really, you got to clean it up defensively for sure.
Hilton's first free throw on the way and good.
Hilton, a average of 73%, so he's pretty clutch.
Second one is up and good as well. So 41-28, 13-point lead, 35 seconds to go. What looked to be a very comfortable lead of 20 has now been cut into. And now a steal by Hilton off a pass by Johnson. Stolen back by Johnson, though. He gets it to Paxton with 24 seconds left in the third. Paxton looking to push. They're looking to trap him. Hilton's going to get caught for the reach there. So that's going to be his second, team second against them. So 19.5 left, 13-point lead for Riverton. Inbound, Johnson to Paxton. This half-court trap is really perplexing the Riverton guards, who are normally very good against pressure. Johnson picks up his dribble, gets it to Paxton. Paxton looks to dribble. He's stolen from behind. He's looking for a foul, and Bo Sheets is furious. Absolutely lose it. 2 seconds. 1 second. Shoot it, Parker. Doesn't get it off. Does not get it off. It'll be no good, I do believe.
I don't see a call. They're going to count it.
They're going to count it, and Star Valley is not going to be happy. So good for him, but I hate to have been a downer there and not gotten excited, but it was definitely in his hands when the red light came off. So luckily, no replay in high school. We'll go to the fourth, 43-28. Riverton will be right back after these messages.
Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Is your resolution this year to be healthier? You may have made a commitment.
And we're back here on KTAK. We take a look at the WyoToday scoreboard. After first quarter, Wind River 12, Tongue River 11. 7:56 to go here in the game. Looks to drive, does Johnson, and they're going to get a foul. This foul's going against Parker Paxton. His second. You do wonder if they were ready to call a foul on him, because he did get a little mouthy after that non-call.
Yeah, I think it looked like a good call from the official there for sure. Turnover.
15 foul, turned over. Vincent comes away with it. Goes the lane, back to Vincent so he can regain his dribble. They're looking for the half-court trap. He gets it to Tanner Johnson. Johnson in the paint, kicks out to Parker. Parker looking to drive, thinks otherwise, pulls back out, gets it to Johnson, to Engel. Paxson for three! No good. Engel goes up, can't get the rebound, and that comes away to Hodges. Quickly, Johnson on the move, looking to drive, but Tanner forces him to pick up his dribble. He kicks it out to Hodges, hands it off to Hilton, and they'll reset. Hilton looking to drive, cut off, gets it to Neal. Neal over to Johnson. Johnson has it on the wing, but hands it back over to Hilton. Hilton trying to go to the post, trying to find Hodges, overthrows him. Turnover with 7:08 to play, and a 15-point lead for Riverton. It'll be Riverton's ball.
You definitely, if you can break this half-court trap, you've got to be able to get down to the low post. Three-pointers are not going to get it. Two-pointers are pretty open if you can get past it.
Johnson swings it up back to Paxson. They're doing the half-court trap, and it has been effective. Oh, Paxson with a nice break to Johnson for three. Bam!
Never mind. Don't listen to me at all.
When you're that wide open and your name is Tanner Johnson, you take that shot. 6:40 to go, 46-28. Back out to an 18-point lead for the Wolverines. Swinging it over to Neal. Star Valley has to move and has to move quick. Hilton looking to drive, shoots a 17-foot fadeaway. Well short, Vincent with the rebound. And we're going to get Lucas Engel with a foul on the floor as he and Jenkins were kind of getting into it. Not a good foul by Engel. The fans can boo, but there was no we had the ball, but we were 90 feet away from the basket. That's just guys getting a little chippy, and that is going to be Engel's fourth foul, team 6. So free throws not something that Coach Eats want to see because no time comes off the clock. But the next foul by Riverton will lead to free throws. Monroe quickly comes back in, and it'll be Star Valley's ball instead of Riverton's up by 18. Just a mental blunder there.
Yeah, I don't know about that foul, to be honest with you. I do know about that. That's a travel.
There is a travel by Johnson trying to drive the lane, and now the fans are starting to get kind of chippy between the students and the fans of the Braves here to my right. It has been all Riverton. They have led since the opening minute and have never trailed, and the game has not been tied since the opening minute. Quickly up, they get to Vincent. Vincent drives the paint. No good. Can't get the layup to fall, and Star Valley will come away with it with 6:03 to go in the game, trailing by 18. Johnson with it. He's going to shoot a long three. He's going to be off. Vincent and Hodges go up for it. They say Hodges touched it last, so it'll be Riverton basketball with 5:56 to go.
This is going to be a big possession for the Riverton Wolverines. Lucas Engel's going to come back in, and I don't expect him to come out for probably the rest of the game, and if he does, he's going to get about 2 breaths.
Well, if he comes out the rest of the game, it will most likely be to his 5th foul, and then he will be done. So Vincent inbounding to Paxson. They're not going full court press, but a very extended zone trap press. Picking up right around half court. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson picks up his dribble. Not what he needed to do. Paxson beats the trap. He's going to get it to Engel on a mistimed shot. Up and good! And one!
Lucas Engel said, I am still going to score. There is nothing you can do about it, and enjoy it.
Foul goes against Hodges. His third, team third. 20-point lead, chance to make it 21 here. Lucas Engel from the line. That could be a dagger even with the half-court press. Puts it up well short. Rebound, though, falls to about 18 people, and Tanner Johnson gets his fingers on it last. Almost a nice offensive rebound. That was all started by number 31, Monroe, by tipping it away from Star Valley. But Star Valley comes away with the ball nonetheless. Hilton brings it up. They've got to move. They got to move quickly. They feed Hodges in the post. Blocked by Engel! And Monroe comes away with it. Engel saying, no, sir, no how, not today. 5:25 to go. Johnson to Vincent over the timeline to Engel. Engel with it on the wing, gets it to Johnson. To Vincent at the free throw line to Paxson. Paxson looking to drive, dribbles back up top. They are chasing him to trap him. He picks up his dribble. He gets it to Monroe, who gets it back to Paxson. Paxson looks to drive, goes down lane, a floating 10-footer. No good. Engel went up for the tip in, but they're going to say it was still over the cylinder. Goaltending, no good. Didn't fall anyway.
Yeah, that was close. That was pretty close. Timeout by Star Valley.
We've got timeout on the floor, so we'll take it with them. We'll be right back for the final 5 minutes and 4 seconds here on KTAK.
Get about your financial health. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union is listed as one of the healthiest credit unions in the U.S., and we are the healthiest credit union in Wyoming, according to depositaccounts.com. Don't risk having your accounts anywhere else. Become a member today and accomplish your first resolution by becoming healthier. Financially speaking, that is. Federally insured by NCUA. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of this 4A Western Regional Championship game. It has been all Wolverines. Riverton Nation very happy. Lead is 20 with 5:04 to go, 48-28. Out of the timeout, it will be Star Valley ball, and they've just never really been in this game.
Yeah, they've had a really hard time getting their offense going. Defensively, nothing going either, really.
Hilton with it up top, looks to rub off a screen. He can't. Hands it off, winds up over in McClure's hands on the wing. McClure looking to go post to Hodges. Hodges puts it up and over Monroe, good.
Lucas Engel tried to come help Monroe, but with the fouls, he decided to back off.
4:37 to go in the game. Johnson brings it over the timeline for Riverton. Bad pass. Monroe saves it with a dive, though, from going out of bounds to Vincent, back to Johnson. To Vincent at the free throw line. Back door to Monroe is good!
Nice cut by Monroe. Nice job right there.
50-30, 4:18 to go in the game. All Riverton. Hilton with it up top. He's looking to rub off of Vincent. I think they're going to get a foul against, let's see here, against Jason Vincent. That's his third, team seventh, so 1-1 for Star Valley. Let's see what happens here if they go and get Vincent right now. Probably not, but maybe.
This is the first time we've had someone do a 1-1.
Yes, the first time we've had anybody over at 7 fouls or above and a half. Hilton takes one dribble, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Vincent, almost took it away from Engel there. Take the good with the bad there with Vincent. He's going. He sees a loose ball, he's going. Paxton to Johnson to Vincent, back to Vincent, who gets it to Monroe on the same cut, and one for Monroe!
Okay, Monroe, I see you, my friend. Same exact cut, same exact layup, same exact result, 2 points.
Foul against McClure, the exact same setup, and it worked perfectly. So I think we can say at the varsity level, a career high for Monroe, as we haven't seen him a whole lot with 4. He goes to the line. He doesn't take just one dribble. He takes 3 or 4, and he misses. So 52-30, 3:56 and counting to go in this championship game. The Riverton faithful starting to feel it. Johnson with the ball, hands it off to Hilton. Hilton looking to drive, puts it up, no good. He rebounded his own air ball, which technically should have been a travel. But they're not going to call it. They're going to call a foul after he rebounded his own air ball.
It's on Engel.
It is on Engel. That's his 5th. So he will foul out of his last game here at Riverton, his last home game. But what a career he has had. He finishes the game with 16 points. Congratulations to Lucas Engel, senior, and he looks back. You can tell the emotion starting to get to him. Not how he probably wanted to end it, but still he's going to end it being region champion, not only regular season, but tournament.
Yeah, and I had the opportunity to talk to Lucas and Lucas's family. What a great story he is. What a nice young man he is. He loves this sport. He eats, breathes, and sleeps sports, and it's a good thing to see him be able to win as a regional champion.
Hilton at the line, shoots the first, up and good. So 52-31 with 3:44 to go. Star Valley is down by 21. That matches the largest deficit of the game. Second one's up, and 22 is the largest deficit of the game. Second one is missed. Johnson comes away with the rebound. Paxton's looking to bring it over, but tosses it to Johnson. Johnson back to Paxton as they cross the timeline. Paxton to Johnson. Now you know they're just going to try milk. No, they hit Derek Lang on a backdoor cut. Good! 30-foot pass up and good to Derek Lang. They are just now exploiting that back door that this trap has opened up. 54-31, largest lead of the day. 23 points with 3:14 to go. They go inside. It's going to be a miss by Neal, but I think they're going to get Paxton on the foul. Monroe peeled off, but Paxton did not. That's the third foul on Paxton, team 9th.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was going to be a foul on the floor or not, so it would change some things.
It's 2 shots. Neal puts first one up and good. That's his first points of the day.
Man, what a good feeling this is, right?
DeVries and Gabrielson coming in. Lang has come out. Monroe comes out.
Ingle still has not sat down over here on the bench. He's standing by the water cooler.
Second shot up by Neal, no good. Rebound by Derek DeVries. Now you do wonder on this press, but they're going to be a little too crazy on the press, and it's going to be a foul against Star Valley with 3:09 to play. That foul going against Neal, who was just at the line. Team 5th, his first with 3:09 to go. 54-32, 22-point lead for Riverton. You do wonder now with some of the guys out, how will DeVries Gabrielson react to this press? Inbounded by Johnson to Gabrielson. Back to Johnson. Johnson to Paxton. Paxton looking to drive. Goes all the way baseline. He's cut off, and he's going to be fouled on the baseline. Foul's going to go against Hodges. That's his 4th, team 6. So Riverton will be shooting the 1-and-1 bonus if another foul is committed by Star Valley. 3 minutes to go to a region championship and a number 1 seed in Casper for the state playoffs. Johnson inbounding to Vincent, about 25 feet away from the basket. Vincent on the wing, looks to pass as he picked up his dribble, gets it to Paxton. Paxton struggles with it, and he's going to get a timeout actually by Bo Sheets. That was all sorts of clustered there, and we'll take that timeout with him. Be right back here for the final 2 minutes and 51 seconds on KTAK.
Quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Yeah.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton basketball. 2:51 to go till the the West Regional 4A Championship. I'll say it right eventually. 54-32, all but over here, and Riverton going to defend their home court. Johnson inbounds it, misses Paxton completely, but there was no one else there, so Paxton just jogs over and grabs it. Brings it back over the timeline to Johnson. Johnson to Gabrielson. Gabrielson over to Paxton. You know they're going to be looking to milk some clock here as we go under 2:35 to play. Johnson back to Paxton. Paxton, Gabrielson, back to Johnson. Just doing a little triangle here to Paxton. Paxton with it. Look, gets over to DeVries, who's now joined to make a square. Now to Johnson. Johnson trapped. Johnson dribbles once, and he's hurt. He's in trouble, but he gets it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson to Vincent. This is why I like to run the offense, because this would lead to that somewhat. They feed Paxton in the middle. He's going to get fouled. So Parker Paxton's going to go to the line to shoot 1-and-1, as that is the 7th team foul. Foul is on McClure. That's his 3rd. That's team 7. And the start the bus chant that we heard last night has started again from Riverton.
Yeah, this is a wait for that first shot up and good by Paxton. This is the first, and I think, help me make sure I say this right, first regional championship tournament win for the Riverton Wolverines since 1989.
It's the first regional tournament championship. Yes.
Thank you.
Paxton puts the second one up and good. They've won the regular season. They're defending. They defended it this year. Haven't lost a region game in 2 years during the regular season. Fell to Star Valley on this court a year ago by 1 point. Looking to drive. They turn it over. It goes out of bounds. So Star Valley unable to even capitalize on that. Turns it over. It'll be Riverton ball with 2:01 to go. 2 minutes to a region tournament championship to go along with that regular season championship. Johnson brings over the timeline, gets it to Vincent. Vincent looks like he's going to drive, but just kicks it back out to Paxton, out to Johnson. And now Star Valley is going to wave the white flag as they go deep on the bench to get the players in who don't get to see a lot of action here. But stolen away on a bad pass by Jenkins. Jenkins feeds it to Horsley, who puts it up and good. So timeout is taken on the court. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on KTAK.
Gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
And welcome back to the final minute 34 of the Western Regional Tournament in 4A. Ace Sage is checking in as Sheets goes to his bench. Both teams going deep into their bench, letting these guys play as this is all but over. 1 minute, 34 seconds left until your Riverton Wolverines claim their first region tournament title since 1989.
Yeah, this is a big-time atmosphere. Everyone's losing it. Everyone behind us is going crazy. I've never seen Coach Sheets call for that, but it's so good.
Coach Sheets called for the crowd to get up. They are on their feet. All but the section to our right of Star Valley fans, and they're just sitting down. So, and now everybody sits down the moment CPET gives a call over the PA. So Ace Sage is in, Motisi is in, Ty Sheets is in, I'm trying to think, Halk is in, and Monroe is in. So basically the JV squad for the most part, with the exception of Sage. And I don't know why they just rang the buzzer, but they did. Minute 30 to go, 56-34. Sage tries to get over to Ty Sheets, almost stolen by number 13, which I do not have on their roster for Star Valley. No big deal. He doesn't get to play very often. We'll work through it. Inbound by Sheets, says Sage. Sage brings over the timeline. He looks to break the double team, and he's going to be fouled. So guess what? Ace Sage, a senior, going to the line. The foul is against number 24, Lancaster, team 8. So Ace Sage a chance to score some points in his last game at Riverton High School's gymnasium.
I feel like this place may explode here in a minute.
Sage puts it up, hits everything. Oh, no good. Rebound goes to Hilton. A different Hilton, by the way. Kabonic bringing it up. I'm guessing coach's son, but could be his nephew. They swing it over to Brogg. Brogg over to Hilton. Hilton back over to Lancaster for three. No good. Rebound by Houck. 56-34. 1 minute left in this title game. Riverton's going to come away with it. Sage to Motisi to Monroe. Monroe looks to drive, puts it up. No good. Houck tips it to Sage. Puts it up. Oh, in and out. No good. The bench wanting it badly. The bench seniors starting to embrace. They feel it. Drive. And we're going to get a charge. A charge drawn by Mr. Houck. It's going the other way. These JV guys say, hey, it may be the last minute. The game may be over, but we're still giving 110.
Yeah, that is a good charge to take. He took all of it. Nice position. Turnover.
Sage bringing it up as we go under 40 seconds. He almost turns it over, but catches his own pass off the tip. They get it to Ty Sheets. Sheets up top to Sage again. Sage looking to drive, goes all the way. Oh, no good. Monroe rebounds and puts it back in good.
Good placement there by Monroe.
20 seconds to go for the championship. Swung over to Hilton. He's guarded by Monroe. Sage on Lancaster. Lancaster over to Hilton. He shoots a three. No good. Offensive rebound goes to Lancaster. He's going to be fouled, I think, by Ace Sage.
Yeah, it looks like Sage going to get that. Yep.
It is on Sage, his first. That is the team 10th. It was on a shooting foul anyway, so 2 shots with 7.4 seconds left. None of that matters, though. Regular season championship, check. Tournament championship checked. Only one more check box left.
Yeah, and everyone knows what that last check box is. Next week is going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to have a lot of fun there.
Second shot by Lancaster is up and good.
Someone find Sage.
Means one. Nope, they're just going to dribble it out. 5 seconds to a title, 3 seconds to a title, 1 second to a title. Ladies and gentlemen, your Riverton Wolverines are the 4A Western Region Tournament champions. They are the 4A Western Regional regular season champions, and we'll see if they can continue on to state next week. Final score, 58-35. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket post-game show after these messages.
To the canyon near you. Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
It may be winter, but some days it kind of feels like spring. Makes you want to go for a drive, kick a few tires, and see all the latest cars and trucks up at Frontline Motors. Frontline Motors has a wide selection of quality used vehicles, from cars to SUVs to trucks, and they're all priced to move. One of them is right for you. Is your next car or truck waiting at Frontline Motors? There's only one way to find out. Drive up Airport Road, take a test drive, and make it yours. Then join the hundreds of other folks who say, I got mine at Frontline. Frontline Motors. Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WyoToday.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Your car.
And welcome back to the Clicker Ticket Postgame Show here on KT. We're joined by one of our Papa Murphy's co-players of the game, Tanner Johnson. Tanner, how's it feel as a senior to be regular season and tournament champions?
Oh, it feels great knowing that last year we came to this game with an L, but knowing that we came out and just dominated, it feels great.
Absolutely. Not the greatest of tournaments for you, a little bit of cold shooting, but today you just got it going. And after that second three, when you realized it wasn't just a fluke on the first one, we saw probably more emotion than we've seen from you all year as far as a fist pump in the air. Did you know at that point in time, okay, it's back, I'm feeling it?
Yeah, I had to come out and shoot with confidence, and I was feeling it, so it was great.
As they say, shooters got to shoot. So now what are you looking forward to? Got a game at 9 p.m. coming up on Thursday in Casper. A 1 seed looking to go and try and win a state championship. As we said on the air, 2 boxes are checked now. Regular season title, tournament title. What do you guys need to continue to do or change to advance to Saturday's state title game?
I don't think we need to change anything. We just come out with fire like we did this game, and the rest will play itself.
Well, you finished with 14 points, your final game here at Riverton. What does it mean as far as you look back on 4 years here, what would you sum it up best as far as what your 4 years have been like?
Oh, it's been great. This program's always been good. It wasn't the best my freshman and sophomore year, but we came out the last 2 years and showed that Riverton's a contender.
All right, well, this has been Tanner Johnson, one of our Papa Murphy's co-player of the games. We'll be right back with our other player of the game right after this message.
Someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Exactly that. And we're back here on the Click It or Ticket postgame show here with our other co-player of the game, Papa Murphy's player of the game, senior, the big man, you know him, you love him, Lucas Engel. And what were you just telling me now about how you're feeling at the moment?
It's awesome. It's so surreal to be holding the 4A West champion boys basketball 2022. It's so surreal from where our program started when I came into high school to where it is now. It's just so awesome.
Well, you finished the night, as I said to you last night, probably your most consistent game the other night. And today, even just same as consistent, 16 points. Probably got a little bit short due to fouling out. But, hey, you got to end it, and we could tell what this place meant to you when you walked over, leaned up against the Gatorade jug at the end of the bench. What has the past 4 years at Riverton High School meant for you?
It's meant everything. I love this place. Just the energy that our teams have, no matter whether it's our football team, our basketball team, soccer team. There's just a brotherhood that we all have. We all love each other. We all want to play for each other, and it's just a great feeling to be here.
So, 2 check marks in the boxes. Regular season title, done. Region tournament, done. There's only one more box, and we're not going to mention what it is, not to jinx it. But what do you feel like y'all have got to do to at least get to Saturday?
Well, we've been talking about it all year. We have to score more points on that other side. they're putting up 60, 70 points a game. We're not to that level, but I know we can get there. We take great shots. We can, as long as we start finishing, we can get up to that level.
Well, defense has been y'all's calling card pretty much since midseason. And as they say, defense travels and defense wins championships. So we'll see how that is. We want to wish Lucas and all the players good luck. And we'll be right back here with the rest of the Click It or Ticket postgame show right after this.
Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And we're back on the Click It or Ticket postgame show live with Coach Sheets. Now, Coach, first one since 1989. How's it feel?
Well, we didn't know how long it had been, but the boys had done it, like to all the kids in our program. I think we'd been 6 out of the last 10 or something. We'd been in a ton of these championships. This is our 7th, maybe. We'd have to look at the numbers, but again, so proud of the boys. They did a great job, just from the tip. We were kind of hoping our defense was there, and it was, and then to bring a little bit of that offensive firepower too was fun to put it together in a game like this. What a great crowd for 1 o'clock home game, regional championship. It's a good day for the boys.
Well, they say shooters got to shoot, and boy, did Tanner Johnson break out of his little funk.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I talked to him last night. I said, Tanner, Star Valley plays zone, right? You're going to get a lot of good looks. Be ready. And he just kind of smiled, and he said, okay. And he was.
What can you say about your seniors? They kind of really led the way, especially early on, getting even offensive output by Lang, who's usually more defensive and grabbing rebounds and whatnot. But Johnson, Engel, and Lang, especially early, really setting the tone to where Star Valley was blitzed, and they didn't know what hit them for a while.
All 3 of those guys played kind of, I don't want to say a perfect game, but they played really solid basketball on both ends of the court. Derek with his hustle, he's that kid that's very underrated because people don't see him in the stats. But he's always taken on, a big kid that's quite a bit taller than him. He's having to box him out every play. He's having to switch on screens. He's having to bump guys coming through screens. So, Derek's kind of that unsung hero of our team at times. He's really stepped up to the plate this year. And then Lucas, if he doesn't get Player of the Year in our conference, there's something wrong just because he dominates a game, and you don't always see it on stat sheets because nobody wants to come near him. And he just plays so well. It was fun to see him and Tanner just go off offensively, and Tanner to be shooting, and all the other guys. But our seniors, this leadership that they brought to us, very proud of those 3 boys, and Ace too for what he brings to the practices and everything that doesn't get seen.
Now, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention, it looked like for the first time, I've always said in the broadcast that Parker Paxton's unpressable. But the zone trap gave y'all kind of fits in the late 3rd, early 4th.
Yeah, and that's tough. It's one of those that you got a big lead, right? And so, the boys don't feel like they need to be shooting. And that's something we talked about in the timeout, guys. They're really playing the pass. Take the layups, and Jason had a couple great looks. Draven comes in the game and he just finishes those layups because they're pressing our guards. So once you get it out of the press into the middle, you got to make them pay. And that was something I didn't communicate clearly enough when they went into it. Hey, make them pay for it. Get those layups. And so that was kind of on me for not prepping them. So they did a good job pressing, but again, we extended our lead during that time. I think we only had 2 turnovers in the whole 4th quarter. So for what it looked like, Coach Patterson reminded me that we only had a couple turnovers. It's good to see that because then you're ready for it. Again, very proud of the way the boys played.
Well, it was like going back and watching an old Princeton game with the backdoor cuts. They were just there over and over and over again. Right. They quickly stopped the zone trap at that point. Well, congratulations, Coach Sheets and all the players, the assistant coaches, all the staff, all of Riverton High School on securing a #1 seed at state and the 4A Western Regional Tournament and regular season championships. We'll be right back to wrap things up here on KTAK.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of the 4A Western Regional. We are all wrapped up here. Easy peasy for Riverton, Travis, winning 58-35 to claim their first tournament championship since 1989.
Yeah, that's a big-time thing for, not just the team, but like you mentioned, also the school, but really the community as well to bring that home. Big-time win. The last time they won the regional championship, we weren't even the 4A West. We were the AA West. And so big-time win, big-time excitement around this community, and it's a big-time win for sure.
On the final unofficial scorebook, it looks like Neald and Lancaster had 1 for Star Valley, Jenkins with 3, Johnson with 6, Hodges with 4, and Hilton with 17. Then on the Riverton side of the bracket, a very balanced scoring night. DeVries with 2, Vincent with 5, as well as Derek Lang with 5. Monroe had 6, pretty much all backdoor cuts, as Coach Sheets alluded to. Parker Paxton finishes in double figures with 10. Tanner Johnson finishes with 14, and Lucas Ingles finishes with 16. So I like the Riverton chances anytime you can get Paxton, Johnson, and Ingle all in double figures.
Yeah, they are definitely what leads the offense for Riverton. And now as we go into state and we get ready for a late game on Thursday, it's going to be them that's going to take us as far as we go, for sure.
All right, and we will have that broadcast for you at 9 o'clock live from Casper. If you're wondering who your Wolverines are going to face, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, Sheridan leads Kelly Walsh 38-36. Riverton will get the loser of that game. Regardless of them being the loser of that game, that is going to be a very interesting matchup because it's two teams that both defeated Riverton early in the season. Sheridan doing so in the Bill Stranigan Memorial, and Kelly Walsh winning the first game for Riverton as they traveled in the early morning as they got delayed and had a doubleheader that day. But in the first game, we were at Cheyenne South. No,
that was the
not
Taco
South.
John
It was at East.
Invitational.
It was Taco John Invitational. So whoever loses that game will be the opponent. Whoever wins it will be a 1 seed. No, they won't. They'll be a 3 seed.
Yes.
So we'll get the 4 seed. So that just tells you two teams that Riverton lost to. Granted, two different teams now. It was early on in the season. But two teams that Riverton lost to are not even playing in the title game. So it's going to be a tough uphill climb against the Cheyenne schools and, of course, Thunder Basin. So we've got some other updates for you. At the half, Worland and Lander. Worland was up 41-36 over Lander Valley. After 3, Tongue River was leading Wind River, 49-45. Actually, we've got a new update for that. It's 58-47 Tongue River. They've gone on a 9-2 run with 6:10 left to play in the game. So that is kind of how we wrap it up. It's been a fun first year. Travis, say goodbye to the folks kind of for a week, but for our last game here in the home-friendly confines until next year here in Riverton.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. First year, first couple of months for me to be here. Been an honor and a privilege to be a part of this. Real quick, I did say I was going to do this, and I really do want to do this. Big shout out to the janitorial crew for Riverton High School. They have done an immaculate job of keeping the gym clean. They've had late nights and all sorts of stuff, so big shout out to them. But again, we're looking forward to next week.
And as we finish up here our last home game in Riverton, we'd be remiss if we didn't get a shout out to the people who helped make all of this possible. That'd be John Burberry, Yvette and Misty on the sales teams, of course Rusty the Renegade, Kirk and Ernie and Leanne, of course, the business manager, and pretty much our mom. So we want to thank all of them, and of course the staff over at the Rangers. Now we're all one company. We want to thank those folks too, Carl and Robert and the team, Carol, whatnot. So thank you to all those who make it possible. Thank you to Riverton High School for making our setup and teardowns real easy. This is our last home game, and a special note from me, your voice of the Riverton Wolverines. A special thank you to all the crowd and the people who've come up and encouraged me on. We'll be at state next week, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend and go out and celebrate and enjoy this Region 4A tournament championship that the Wolverines brought home. This is Kevin Shields, and he's Travis, and we'll see you next time on KTAK.
Community Healthcare would like to wish everyone a happy, healthy new year. They encourage you all to continue to practice COVID-19 precautions in an effort to keep you and your loved ones safe. They offer a safe and sanitary clinical setting when you stop in for your medical, dental, optometry, and behavioral health needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare have clinics in Arapahoe, Ethany, and Riverton for your convenience. More information can be found online at windriver.care.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Want access to local news?